We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Brad Keller is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Seth Beer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Holt is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Michael.
All right, and those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the pitch. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Hunter Dozier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Segura leads off first with 1 away. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Vogelbach, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Fulmer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Here's a pop-up now. Simeon has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. KC leads this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, number 24, Michael Brantley.
So one away here with the bases empty, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. This is line to left. Hamilton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 28, Nico Goodrum.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right here. He fouls this one off. And right. 2 out, nobody on. In order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Still 1-2.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Striding in, Nicky Lopez. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Beer is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cam Gallagher. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So up steps Joey Bart now. He swings and grounds it to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding in, Travis Demeritte. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Bart, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is in the air out to right field. Dozier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Phillips. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's Brock Holt now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runner going a second time. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dozier playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, but they're on top 1-0. In now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. At the ball.
The 2-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Seth Beer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Left side, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Daniel Vogelback comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, right to Cabrera. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Lopez.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Two and 0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at Franco over at second. Lopez at first, one gone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. Bounce it to the left side. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Cam Gallagher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Gallagher.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The next 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The windup and the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0.
2-0.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dozier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Into the box,
The
Joey Bart. He
Joey
reached on a single in his
Bart.
first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1.
Oh, that's okay.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Goodrum, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping into the box, Travis Demeritte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Grounded to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Billy Hamilton. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder. Billy
First offering on its way.
Hamilton.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Weak roller right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he misses, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the stretch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now at the plate, Daniel Vogelback, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's it.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Holt at third, Segura at second. Dozier is over at first with 1 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. Up there.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Spencer Turnbull is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Nicky Lopez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move, and no one will track it down. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 3 and the Tigers nothing. Now batting as Asdrubal Cabrera, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider fine. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees
At this point. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Seth Beard. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hamilton is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. On he pops it up. Demerit into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 00.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
2-1 now. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 3 and the Tigers nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Out to short for Segura. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is pulled into right, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Good play.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Phillips is on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Brantley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Phillips is there for it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0.
7th inning, correct. Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brock Holt.
The third baseman, Brock Holt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Gene Segura waits on deck. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 is taken high above the zone. Daniel Vogelback would be next. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, Daniel Vogelback. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now, Nicky Lopez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lopez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Goodrum is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of it. Next for the Tigers, Joey Bart. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Justin Wilson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Travis Demerit will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in as Drupal Cabrera, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bart at third with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Popped him up. Holt has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
The center fielder, Brett Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Cabrera in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Cam Gallagher, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
Doolittle has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 00. Billy.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pops this one up. Beer has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodrum will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Brock Holt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Royals leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Scott Barlow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Scott Barlow.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Seth Beer.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit in the air out to right. Dozier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Semien is off of first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.